I'm Adam Hausmeyer. Today we're going to be fishing my favorite small Oklahoma lake. This lake is in northern Oklahoma, north of Pawnee, let's just say that. It's a really small lake, so I really can't tell you the name of it because you get a lot of fishermen out here. You can really do some harm to this lake quickly. So I'm not going to really tell you the name of the lake, but just know it's in northern Oklahoma. The cover out here is predominantly weeds. They have a lot of shallow weeds in here. And that's what I've been fishing so far this morning. First fish of the day, hooking a black blue brush hog, a couple of pounds, nice fish. I got here about, first of sunlight, and it was like perfect. Could not catch a fish on top water this morning, even though, it was slick, calm, beautiful morning. Tried a buzz bait, whopper plopper. Could not catch a fish on a buzz bait. So I started flipping the weeds, and I really was hesitant to start doing that because once you start flipping the weeds, there's no going back. That's really, they just surround the whole lake, these weeds. So I really didn't want to do that, but I started flipping the weeds and caught a couple of fish. Just a little bitty guy. Nothing any size, probably the biggest about 2 pounds. But as the sun has come up, the fishing has slowed down a lot. Probably only caught about 4 fish so far. But I'm hoping that as the sun gets up, it'll push the fish a little bit further up in the weeds. Maybe the ones that are out roaming around feeding and stuff will push up into the weeds and I'll be able to catch those. So I'm gonna give it about another hour or so and see if I can catch anything else. While we're kind of out of the wind, I'll show you these weeds that I'm talking about. I don't know what kind of weeds they are. We'll just call them Oklahoma lake weeds. I don't know what they are, what they're called. They grow all the way around this lake. And the fish, I've been catching most of my fish just barely inside the weed line. You cast just to the edge of it, can't hardly seem to get a bite just on the edge of it. Seems like you have to cast just on the inside of it, maybe as far as you can to the inside of it. Maybe just the way my bait's falling or whatever. But if you just cast to the edge of it, I'm seeming not to catch anything. But if you find a little pocket or a little seam, it's best to cast up in that seam. That's where I seem to be catching most of my fish. Also, when you're fishing this kind of stuff, you need to keep a sharp eye on the weed tops for any unnatural motion. I've caught a few fish a day where I just saw the weeds kind of moving a little bit, cast up in there, and caught a fish. So these fish get up in there and they're kind of walling around a little bit, and it'll make the weeds shake differently than it would if just a nice steady wind, and helps you pinpoint the fish. Now, it won't always be a bass. Sometimes it'll be a carp or perch or something else, but I have caught a couple of fish today just by looking at the weeds and watching them shake and casting up in there and catching a fish. So I just wanted to show you these weeds, what they look like. Again, I don't know the names of them, what the name of it is. They seem to be in a lot of, these weeds seem to be in a lot of lakes around north central Oklahoma. Another pretty decent one there. A couple of pounds. But this lake is, again, one of my favorite lakes to fish, and small lakes to fish. But it's about an hour and a half from my house, so I hardly ever come up here. Again, it's an hour and a half, and the ramp sucks when you're by yourself. And also, if there's more than 3 or 4 boats out here, it gets just super crowded. So it's taking a big risk coming all the way up here for me, because it's, like I say, it's an hour and a half. So if I get up here and there's a small tournament going on, 7 or 8 boats in this lake, it's pretty much just turn around and go somewhere else. So I don't fish it just a whole lot, but luckily today there's only been 3 boats out here. Little bitty one, little bitty. So all in all, a pretty disappointing day in fishing, really. I caught 7 or 8 fish, maybe, yeah, I'd say 7 or 8. I didn't get them all on the GoPro, but I'll show you some of what I caught. Nothing over about 2 pounds, maybe one a little over 2, but that's about it. Sure, it's disappointing to have to get up so early and drive an hour and a half and kind of get skunked. Well, I mean, it doesn't just go as good as you think it's going to be, but that's fishing. I mean, every time you go, you don't know if you're going to catch anything or not. Being the middle of August, probably not too bad, really. So, well, I'm a little bit disappointed in the fishing. Could have been better, and I've seen it better at this lake. I'm not just totally bummed out, because I could have come up here and not caught a thing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Not many fish catches and nothing too great to marvel at, but it was a fun nonetheless. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.